Welcome to see how Changeskills board games can be used to grow and develop your business in a way that is both fun and efficient. We in Changeskills are focused on business development projects and training that engages, motivates and excites your people in whatever you want them to achieve. Today, Changeskills is organizing a strategy game workshop for Citycon. Citycon owns shopping centers in different Nordic countries and all their personnel are here today. From Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark and the Baltic countries. So let's go and see how the game goes on and which team wins.
But it's good to have all three values from 5 tables and all that together. It gives a good food for ideas.
Okay, I think we could have some snacks now. You work for 10 minutes now with 2 people together so that every single one of you will get your personal promise. But
every day, your business.
What are your feelings right now? How about the winner?
Well, I think we had good discussions here, and,
yes.
and I think that was also reflected in the result.
Yes. Good.
And I also think it's good to disagree. You know, and this game gives the opportunity for the disagree.
Yes.
Because otherwise everybody else so nice to each other. And
yes. Yes. Yes.
So I think it's good. The game is good. Yeah.
Bring it in. We are ready for more.
Okay. Now the game is over. Lots of discussion, different opinions and sharing of ideas. And of course the promises. But now let's go and see how these kind of game processes are designed together with the customer.
We've got to make these portless. Who gets the girls just like that? He's the man.
Hi, what do we have here?
Yes, Minna, we actually have here a customer game which is often used to develop sales and service culture or for strategy implementation. I also have here some game leaflets which contain the game cases. The game cases and the questions are actually the heart of the game, so it is very important to put aside enough time to work on them.
Sounds good. Could you tell me how you do the preparation in practice?
In the preparation phase we have 2 meetings. First meeting we agree about the target of the whole process and the themes to be discussed in the workshop. And in the second meeting we actually write and select the actual game cases. Then we also plan the whole change process, meaning the summary meeting after the game workshop, the visibility of the promises at your workplace, and the post-game workshop where we actually evaluate the whole process.
That sounds great. What else do you have for support and tools at this phase?
Yes, we actually have a game management system that is a very good tool to write and select the cases for the game workshop. Kari here, hello Kari.
Hi.
Is now using the game management system, and actually we use the game management system to produce the best possible content in the most efficient way.
Sounds efficient. And what other things do you do at the planning phase?
We sometimes use customer videos to bring the customer into the workshop. And that is actually a very good way to improve your customer understanding. So really, if you can do it, you really should.
Yes, I can see why that would be important. What would a customer game be without a customer? So, apart from the customer game, what other games do you have?
Yes, we actually have a good leadership game for leadership development. And then we have good community game for organization development. And then we have well-being at work game for well-being development.
Wow, looks good. What if the customer wants to develop their own game board?
Yes, that can be done. And actually it's a very good idea because then you actually have your own visual message on your own game board. Let's have a look at that.
Sounds great. Let's do it. So let's get to the really important question here. How do you make sure that the people actually keep the promises and improvements that they pledged to?
Yes, you are absolutely right. That is the most essential question. There are 3 things we recommend you do to make sure that the pledges and plans translate into actions. First, you need to organize a post-game workshop after maybe 4 to 6 months after the first workshop, where you go through your promises and plans in a positive manner and make sure that the people can share their experiences.
Okay, and then?
Yes, secondly, we have learned that it's a good idea to make your promises visible at your own workplace, because it's so easy to forget.
That's right, and how do you do that?
We can actually have a look at some practical examples.
Good. And then there is still the question of how you can make the people even more excited about their promises.
Yes, absolutely. It's organizing a friendly competition around the pledge process, meaning that people or teams evaluate each other on how well they have shared their ideas and improvement steps in practice. And the best will be rewarded, of course.
And finally, have you measured the results?
Yes, we have. Actually, we measure it nowadays every time. In our experiences, the promises get figure is around 80 to 90%, depending how well you work on this.
Oh wow, that's a high figure. That means that gaming really does work.
So, if you want to get your people excited about doing things differently, call Changeskills, act today.